Hi guys, today I'm taking a look at this Zulay Kitchens frother, which I got from Amazon. I do use one of these. It's not very good to use in my drinks. I like to add collagen to my teas and coffee, and I also like to add it to protein powder as well. I use protein powder as a milk substitute to make a high protein coffee. And the frother that I have got isn't very good. It's quite clangy, and this here spins around like left and right rather than round. It's not very good. I saw this one highly recommended on Amazon, so I thought I would take a little look. It comes in a variety of colours, and I have to say, first of all, I'm really impressed by the packaging. That's something you would never associate with one of these things, but they also tell their story about why they do what they do and all the range of things that they make. And there's also some inspiration there for how you can use the product. So for lattes, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, keto coffee and protein powder. So let's get this one going and open up and see what's inside. There's also a QR code there if you want to look at that and know more. Let me just have a look and see what's in the box. So you've got the device itself in the bag, and after this is a really smooth plastic you get. That really ergonomic, soft, touchable plastic. That is what it is. You've got the on off button on there. There's no battery in there at the moment. I'll pop one in a moment. And then you've got the whiskey end there as well, and you've got the battery compartment. So let's get this open. There's a little instruction inside there about how to use the battery. So it is AA batteries. So let's go and grab some of those and pop those in. Great, they went absolutely fine. There's also a customer services number on the back here. I've never seen that here. How wild. So there it is. It's now got a nice weight to it. You've got your on off button there. So let's have a listen. That sounds really fine, and that sounds really strange, but yeah, obviously don't do that. But yeah, that looks awesome. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little cup of water to use to mix up my collagen. I usually have just the one scoop, which I think gives me about 9 grams of protein, and just now pop it in. Let's see how the whisk handles me just throwing in that powder, because usually things like that, they don't like these sorts of things. It takes ages. But let's have a little look. Woo! Wow, look at that. This isn't messing. Wowzers. That's no joke. I've had a look at the bottom. There's no lumps. Look at that foam. Can't see any bits. Got a nice foam there. Should we give it another go? Not that we need to. Wow. So, if you imagine putting in there your whipping cream, if you're having like hot chocolate, something like that, or like me, if you want to convert your product into a protein powder into a milk substitute, it's a really good way to get your protein in doing that. But yeah, it's super duper, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? Let me just get my spoon. Yeah. So if you was using your cream, you would have a really nice mixture, but I don't know if you can see there's no bits, there's no lumps, nothing. Okay, I haven't got enough room in my cup. Ooh, just about. And here we go. I've now got a nice cuppa collagen tea. Wonderful. Well, this gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Wonderful stuff. Great product.